What's up guys, Matt here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you this OFCOSH mic booster that can boost your gain by 25 decibels. And big thanks to OFCOSH for sending me the product to do this video. So let's get this opened up and check it out. It comes in this tiny box. And we got a little quick start guide, and then the About Us on here as well. And then very simple packaging. Here's the actual device you can pull out, and that's really it. So on one side, it has the male XLR end, and then on the other side, it has a female XLR end, and it does have the push pin, so it will lock right in place. So a few different ways you can use this. You can plug it right into the back of the microphone, just like that. But if you don't like the visual of that, it is fortunately really small, but it will add about 2 inches to the end of your microphone. So for some people, they don't like that look. They just want the cable to go right into it. You could also run an XLR and then take the other end of that XLR. So we're going this female end to this male end into the device until you hear that click. And then this could go into another XLR and then to your sound system. 2 different ways you can use it. It is pretty simple to just plug it right into the mic and then XLR to your sound system. So that's really it for the setup, and it's so simple and small. So you can use this preamp booster with any dynamic or passive ribbon microphone. And it does need phantom power to run, so you'll have to send 48 volts of phantom power to the device, but the device will not pass any phantom power to the mic that it's plugged into. And do note that this preamp booster is not compatible with condenser microphones because it won't send phantom power through it, and condenser microphones need phantom power. So let's give it a proper test in a Shure SM58, which is a pretty standard vocal mic, and see how clean the output is and how much decibels we get from it. And any of the audio you hear me talking through it is going to be unedited, just straight raw. So I'm going to unplug it, and first let's check how it sounds just with a cable and a mic plugged in.
Check, 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 1, 2, 3, check, 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 5, 6, 7, check, 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 1, 2, 3. And I'm right up on the microphone here. Now let's plug it in, turn phantom power on, and see where we're at. Phantom power is on. Check, 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 1, 2, 3, check, 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 5, 6, 7, check, 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 1, 2, 3. So you can see it is way brighter, lots more gain. And you can see even in the files here, this is where the phantom power is on, and this is where the phantom power was off. So quite a difference.
Another thing to note with that example is I didn't even touch the gain. I just left it at a point where you could be able to hear both examples, but clearly with the booster, it's way brighter and it does work. And for the safest results, when you turn phantom power on, make sure that your gain is all the way down and then you can slowly fade it up. But for my example, I just wanted to show you a straight comparison of A to B.
And I'll finish out the video here talking through the mic with the preamp attached, just so you can gauge in the meantime the noise, the sound quality, and I am using a Focusrite 6i6 audio interface, and I'm plugged into channel 1, and I got the gain at like 20% or so. So there's so much more to go because of this booster. I could see this being really useful for tracking vocals, acoustic guitar, podcasting, and it's perfect for dynamic or passive ribbon mics that need a little bit more of a gain boost. So that's all for this one. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching.